The real education is that if you know that how to survive and what to do to get different jobs, not depend on one job, that you have qualified any government exam and government is not providing any vacancies, and you are only waiting for vacancies. So this is not education. Yeah, education means that open your mind, you are open minded, you can do anything, you are eager to do. Like every time your mind is working that what should I do now, like if you are not getting one certain job, so that is called that you are really educated. Because I have seen that there are so many people and they have so multi talented and they have so many degrees, but degrees are only at home like part of a paper. They are not able to do anything. Why? Because they don't have any skill. So I think skill is the most important thing. If you have any skill, you can do job anywhere. So we should always try to teach our children like this. That hello Neha,
Hello,
good afternoon.
good afternoon. How are you, ma'am?
And what about you?
Yeah, I'm also doing great. But you look tired, and I think you're not well. You
I
seems
can't
like
say that.
under feeling under the weather. Cause
Yes, yes, yes. I have too much cold and fever,
mm,
but just time, yes, I'm taking medicine, so fever is good. But and I have cold. That's
okay,
why
yeah, I can.
I'm looking tired. Yeah, and my
Yeah,
voice is
it's
not.
okay. Yeah, your voice is not sounds like you are having cold and cough, so that's why I asked. Okay, but we cannot take rest all the time because for
Yes,
some reason we at least think that can take one session at least in a day. So it is sometimes it is must to maintain the consistency.
yes, yes. Because like most of the time I remain sick. You can't believe that in 1 month, like it's a habitual. Like I have to take rest. So I think that if I will take rest always, that yes, now I'm sick, so how will be I consistent? That's why now I don't care about my health. I think that I am not healthy, then let it be. I will do whatever I like. Because
Actually,
yeah, because
everybody, nowadays, every woman, I would say that they are having some problems, they are suffering from anything. In case, so if I talk about me, I am also suffering from knee pain, sometimes heel pain, but
yeah,
I rarely make food cause I need to stand for a long time. So
yeah,
my heel started paining, and then
yeah.
I need to sit for some time, then I can able to then I able to stand again. So it happened with me because after having babies and there are multiple problems means we
Yeah, you are
face
saying
every
right.
day.
Hmm.
Like
Yes, yes. And that's why I don't want to lay down all the time on the bed, that yes, I'm not feeling well, so just taking rest. Because I think that like if I'm having any problem, so if continuously I'm taking rest on the bed, so I think it's not a solution that I will get well soon. I think so that now I'm talking to you, so it's not a kind of like a very hard work that yes, I am talking with somebody,
yeah,
so I'm getting tired. No, it's not like that. I'm feeling relaxed even because I love
I,
this. I love to
yeah,
talk
cause
with someone,
we
so
get
I feel
fresh.
relaxed. Yeah. And when
Right,
I'm
right.
lying on the bed, so well, my mind is not totally in rest. Like our mind is restless every time. We think a lot. Yeah. And
Right.
when we express our thoughts and ideas with someone, that time we feel like we have now I have empty mind. Yeah.
Even at night after going to bed, our mind just wander here and there
Yes.
and think.
Yeah.
So it happens. So
Hmm.
okay, last time we connected with each other, so that time you were saying and I'm asking. I was asked a lot of questions to
Yes,
you,
yes.
and yeah, so
Yeah, today it's
you
my
said
turn.
that it will connect, and yeah, so but today we get the opportunity to connect again.
Yeah.
Okay. Very
Very true,
nice.
very. So first of all, I would like to say that Neha, you are very good lady, amazing and really hardworking, because I have seen your lot of videos with other learners that you are creating so many conversation videos, and that's wonderful, because when you are passionate, so somehow you have to take time, you have to manage time, and you have to give time for your passion. Otherwise, there is no reason you can't learn anything. Yeah.
And I would also appreciate you, ma'am, that your English is day by day getting so much improved. Because I can
Oh,
clearly see the your way of talking and even polished your language. Because you are also consistent. You also take many sessions. So and you're also teaching, so that's why, cause you are into this language more and more, so I would say that I really want to appreciate that your English is so
yeah.
good by now. uh,
Yeah, thank you. I don't think so, but I'm trying to do my best. And thank you for appreciating my work, because I love English and I want to improve. That's why I remain busy every time. Like whatever limited time I have, I just want to utilize my time. That's why I do it. Yeah.
uh, yes.
Okay, Neha. So I want to ask that, that day totally you asked about me, all the things like how did I learn English and what do I do. Now I am very eager to know about you. As I think you told me earlier that you worked in a school as a professor. Yeah, you used to work in a school as a
College,
professor.
yeah, in a college
Yeah.
before marriage, and it's a long
Okay.
time. I left
Yeah.
job a long time ago, so
Mm-hmm.
it's a quite
So I
gap
want to know
between
that
that.
that time, yeah, how was your English like when you were on the job of
Yeah,
professor? So how was your English that time? Like you learned or you knew all the things that time, or you are learning now?
Oh, that's really good question, ma'am. Sometimes I think that that time I have a very good opportunity because I was teaching and I was teaching in a college. And
Mm-hmm.
I have to teach means all subjects of mine, whatever I teach, those subjects are in English. Because I
Mm-hmm.
used to teach in an engineering college. So, in
Okay,
engineering,
okay.
so we have to teach subjects, those are in English. But you know
Yes.
what? In my case, I read and I write. I make notes to give students, make notes, and I write and read that time in English. But
Mm-hmm.
speaking is totally different. So
Yep.
sometimes I really feel embarrassed whenever I pronunciate any word wrong in a class,
Mm-hmm.
and between around 60 students in my class, there were 60 students in my class. So whenever I used to teach them, and they most of the students are from English medium background. So
Mm, yes.
in an engineering college, I have seen that, and I was teaching in a private college. So in private college, what happened that only those students can afford. Their background is good,
Yes.
so they belong to a good family, like
Mm,
upper medium or upper family background students. And we know that if students are teach belong to any good background, so they generally study in an English medium, so their English is better than mine, because
mm,
I was Hindi medium student, and I didn't have any experience before of teaching. Then I started teaching, and I made many mistakes there. But the
mm,
good thing was that I used to read a lot and I
yeah.
used to write, because I have to make notes that time to provide students. So my reading and writing was good, and I can also understand very well because my background was also engineering background, because I also did BTech. So I can understand very well. But speaking is totally different. Unless we don't speak, we can't speak. But
Mm,
I didn't realize that time because I need to convey my whole lecture in Hindi.
yeah.
Because whenever we are making someone understand, so we don't use generally English words. We only
Yeah.
dictate notes in English, But
Mm,
whenever we have to make them understand, we try to make them understand in Hindi. So
mm,
that time I didn't realize that I should work on my spoken English. And that time I didn't have any environment, any people surrounding with me who speak in
mm,
English. So and that time there are no any apps like clapping or English, yeah, because it's around 10 years ago whenever I used to teach.
mm,
It's
mm.
been 10 years ago, so I didn't know about any
Yes,
kind of app.
yes.
So that time I didn't know how to improve my spoken English. I tried, then I tried that time to go any English spoken classes, but it was difficult because I was doing
Mm,
job.
mm,
And so it was so difficult to manage timings because my college timing is the duration of my college was long. It's from morning 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
yes.
So I didn't join any English coaching institutes, and I just think, okay, let it go, whatever they are going. So that
Mm,
time I didn't realize, but nowadays I can see that there are many people they are learning. I can get environment easily sitting at home, so there is no any headache like with whom we converse and where to go. So we
yes,
can sit comfortably at our home, and according to our suitable time, we can connect with anyone. So that's
very
good. And yeah, so I would say that yeah, that time I also wanted to improve myself, but I didn't have any sources that
yeah.
how to improve. Yeah,
Mm,
but now I am working on it.
very good. Very good, amazing story you have. And I think that now you don't want to miss any opportunity, yeah, to improve yourself. That's wonderful, Like we can't get everything in our life. We can't get everything. But whatever limited we can get, we just always try to get. Because whatever we want to get, it gives us real happiness and contentment. Yeah, so we should
Right.
never miss our opportunity because earlier we didn't have social media, we didn't have this type of facilities, that's why it was impossible. But now everything is possible, like if you are eager to do, yeah, if you are
Now we
passionate.
are aware, and we are
Yes,
aware of all these kind. That time we also have phones, but we were just waste our time and just
hmm.
scrolling
Yes,
YouTube, and just an entertainment purpose. We
yes,
use mobile for entertainment purpose only. But nowadays we are aware that what is must for us and what is good, so we can utilize our time as well as our
yes.
gadgets can utilize. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Neha. And one thing I want to know that what do you think? Like now you regret whenever you think that you that time you never tried to speak English in your class. So what do you think now? Like you regret or you just think no, it was good, everything was fine.
Ma'am, sometimes I feel really regret because that time means I would say that in my initial days I have lots of time. I can do
Hmm.
anything because I don't have any responsibility. That time I didn't have any responsibilities. I didn't
Yes.
have any foundations, and now I have realized that I should improve. But there are many means sometimes circumstances are not that in favor of my situation because I have a daughter, so I need to ensure that whenever she's asleep, only that time I can connect. I wanted to connect with
Yeah.
many people, but the thing is that she doesn't allow me to connect
Yes.
every time.
Yes.
So now I feel regret that I should have improved earlier because
Hmm.
I had a lot of time and there are no any responsibilities. And so maybe that currently I could work in a good institute, in a good organization or
Hmm.
institute if I had this skill earlier.
Okay.
But then I think that it's never too late. I think I should start my
Yes.
journey, not wait that I should have done this earlier. So it should be not
Yeah.
like this. Like that,
Hmm.
whenever we realize we should work on this.
Very good. Very good, Neha. You have good thinking because like we can't back our past, like past watch past. So don't think about past and don't think about future, just be in present. And now you should not waste your present and just utilize your time, and you can learn anything, and you can restart your journey again, when your baby will grown up. So that time, you will have time, because she will not make you disturb. And then time, she will be able to understand all the things that my mama is busy. So yes, she will manage all the things. So that time you will feel free. And like nowadays you are learning English, so you will be fluent very soon. So it will be good for you, like you can restart your career, your job, whatever you want to do, you can do. And yes, always
Even
think like that.
if I have
You
seen many people, they are learning after retirement. Some of the people are learning after
yes,
retirement. And
yes.
so it's, I think, good that now my daughter is so young,
Hmm.
she's so small. So whenever she grow up enough, so I can teach her English very well whenever
Yeah,
she
of
starts
course.
speaking. So it is good for her that I will
Hmm.
teach her in English. So that's good that it's never too late. We should not regret about anything
Yeah,
and we should
yeah.
just go forward and move on.
Hmm. We should always see all the thing in a positive way, not in a negative way, and feel always happy. I mean, always feel that yes, I'm good. Whatever I'm doing, just everything is good. Like technology is increasing day by day. Like we can see in our childhood, where were we, and now where we are. And when your baby will grown up, like she will be in our age, so that time, like everything will be changed,
Right.
right? Because everything is going forward, so that time our children will say that yes, that time I didn't have this, I didn't have this. Everyone say this. Like when I was young, so I remember that my mother used to say that she used to sorry she belong she belonged to village. So that time she used to say that I didn't have good school, so that time she was not able to complete her study. She is only 10th passed lady, but now all we have good school in our village also. Yeah. So
Right.
every age, parents always have regret. Sometimes they said that we didn't have this facility. And so always I think that our children will grown up and they will say that I didn't have this facility. Day by day
Right.
everything is changing. In our school, we can say, like when we used to go school, that time we didn't have uh, digital board, projector, right? And now children have. And we don't know that in coming generation, I think that I have a book of 10th class, I think, no, ninth class book. So there is a chapter, like in coming days there will be not a human teacher, there will be a robot teacher, and they will teach.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
robot teacher, like human teacher, we can make mistake, but robot can't make mistake, because every information, like in Google and YouTube and if there is machine, so it has full information and right information. Yes. So that time,
Yeah.
all the children will think that, oh mama, how did you study with books? It's so boring to read while with books, so it depends
Right.
on condition, circumstances. Like day by day everything is changing. So we think that we should never regret, like whatever we didn't get, because it is time. So time to time everything changes. So we should always feel happy, and we should think that now, like you are learning, I am learning English, so we are on the right track, because we are not wasting our time. We are learning, our children are watching us, they are learning from us. I can learn, I can teach them very well, I can guide them. So yes, there is no there. I think, Neha, we should never regret for all the things whatever we didn't get, because yes, now we are active, we are learning. That's very good.
Yeah. And nowadays I can see that children are getting so improved, like they can speak
Yes.
English very well because they are having that environment in their school and
Yeah.
everywhere. So we should not have to put that much effort to teach them. They
Yeah.
automatically learn each and everything.
Hmm.
And
Yes.
so, because yeah, and through mobile, they are also learning lots of things. They are multitasking nowadays. I
Yes.
would say,
Yes.
cause in their school, they school organize multiple activities like
Yes.
painting. It means one should have perfect in each and every field, not only in study. So they are
Yes. Yes.
also they are learning many things, like they are learning about self defense and
Yes.
sports. They are showing interest in sports as well. So nowadays I can see that students are multitasking and they are multi talented.
Yes, and they should be. They should learn all the things, multiple things they should learn, because we should never depend on one thing only. Because like nowadays, I always think that unemployment. Why people are unemployment nowadays? Because they depend only on one thing. If they have done any competitive exam, if they have qualified, they are just moving around the one target, like I have to get government job, I have to get government job. But I think that if you have ability, if you have quality, so why are you running after government job if you are not getting? So just improve your skill. There are so many opportunities in private area. Just improve
Right.
your skill, develop your skill, learn all the things, and try to get private job. Yeah. So you are sitting
Yeah.
at home and you are like every time they are cursing the government that they are not providing government job. So like we should never teach our children. Sorry. I think that we should never teach our children that you should focus only on one target. Yes, they should focus on one target, but there should be multiple other skills they should know. Because if you are not getting you are not professionally uh, settle in one field, so you can choose other. So we should
Yeah.
teach like that. Yeah, so it's very good because they will be able to do any type of job and they will be self depend. They will not say that I don't have this job, so I am unemployment.
Yes, even I am living in Gujarat, in Ahmedabad. So I have seen here people, even ladies, they are not educated, but each and every ladies, they are doing their own business. They
Hmm.
are doing work from home. Some of them, they are making like papad. Some of them, they are
Hmm.
making homemade foods and they are selling.
Yes.
And so we should not think that we are not qualified or we have not this that degree and what to do. But not the mind, we have that
Yes.
mindset that we can do each, and there are multiple work. So if one wants to earn, so he or she can
Yes.
want can earn very well. So they
Hmm.
should not regret that, know what to do, how to do. They should create opportunity for their self. And
Hmm.
even though sometimes I feel that I am so much educated, still I am not earning because I
Hmm.
didn't think like that I should earn something. I have seen many, means they are so old, but still they are working in their
Yeah.
home. Some of them are just stitching, some of them just doing kadhai, and there are
Hmm.
multiple
Hmm.
kinds of work. So they are doing these works from their home and they are earning. So it's really commendable that I have seen here that they are so hardworking ladies and they earn and they equally participate running their home with their husband. So it's really good.
Yes, yes, absolutely right, Neha. Because the real education is that if you know that how to survive and what to do to get different jobs, not depend on one job, that you have qualified any government exam and government is not providing any vacancies, and you are only waiting for vacancies. So this is not education. Yeah, Education means that open your mind. You are open minded. You can do anything. You are eager to do. Like every time your mind is working, that what should I do now? Like if you are not getting one certain job, so that is called that you are really educated. Because I have seen that there are so many people and they have so multi talented and they have so many degrees, but degrees are only at home like part of a paper. They are not able to do anything. Why? Because they don't have any skill. So I think skill is the most important thing. If you have any skill, you can do job anywhere. So we should always try to teach our children like this, that they should improve any skill. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Okay, Neha, we discussed today randomly on different different topics. Yeah.
yeah.
So it was wonderful conversation with you, and thank you for giving me your
Yeah.
precious time.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for connecting with
Okay.
me.
Bye bye.
Okay.